Hello and welcome back to another yoga flow with me, Holly. Today's flow, we are going to be connecting to our inner voices. So I always say to you, especially when you're doing a online class, Zoom or YouTube or whatever, to listen to your inner teacher. Throw your ego out the window right now and don't let it cloud how you're feeling today. Okay, every time we come to the mat, it's going to feel different. Your body might be able to do things slightly different to last time. Maybe you want to take more modifications. Maybe you can suddenly do a back bend that you couldn't do before, but the next class you come to, you can't. That's because the body is ever changing. And with time and patience and practice, our bodies get more used to doing these movements. But remembering that you're coming to your mat today for you. For your body, for your mind. It's not for anyone else. It's not to make a shape that you saw someone else do. This is your practice. So, delving into your body, coming onto the mat, and beginning our practice today, coming into and connecting to our inner voice. We are going to start cross-legged on the mat. So coming to a comfortable seated position. And if you feel comfortable to do so, allowing the eyelids to fall heavy over your eyes. Resting your hands somewhere that's comfortable for you. Maybe that's on your thighs or just in your lap. And beginning to arrive here on the mat with me. Coming into your body. Relaxing the jaw, bringing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Relaxing shoulders away from the ears. And coming to focus on your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the expansion through your belly with every inhale, and with every exhale letting go of anything that is not serving you in this moment. Setting an intention here at the beginning of our class to speak with kindness and compassion to yourself and to your body throughout our practice. Whatever that means to you, taking that with you throughout your movements today. You can keep your eyes closed for this next bit if you'd like to. Together we're going to inhale and roll the shoulders up to the ears, finding tension and compression in the shoulders, in the neck, by the ears. We inhale here together. And exhale, really exaggerate this rounding down of the shoulders, opening up through the chest, pushing your scapula down so that you've really got space between your ears and your shoulders. We're going to take that a few more times. So inhale, we round the shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, we round, lower down, grounding down through the scapula. One more time. Inhale, rise the shoulders up to the ears. Mindfully grounding down, exhale. Lovely. Keeping that placement of the scapula in the back of your mind for the rest of the practice. So this kind of rolling back of the shoulders, coming to this whenever you feel yourself getting tense in your upper back. So if you imagine for the next bit, you're trying to reach up to the sky. So we're just going to take some side stretches. So reaching up with your left hand, reaching up to the clouds. Inhale for length. Exhale, grab a hold of something. It's as though you're trying to pull yourself up. So find length through your body. Pull yourself up towards the sky. Come onto the other side now. Right arm goes up. Inhale. Hold on to something and pull yourself up towards the sky. Inhale. Grab a hold of the sky. Exhale, bring yourself closer. Inhale, really exaggerate these movements. Notice where your focus is going. Maybe you're looking up and then holding on. Exhale, we bring it down to us and our gaze goes towards the hand perhaps. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing it down to you. Taking one more of these on each side. Super nice. Bringing both arms back down to your sides. We inhale, rise the arms up and over, relaxing the shoulders away from our ears. And we come to a side stretch, bringing your left arm over to the left arm to the right hand side of the room, sorry. Feel a beautiful stretch through the left side of your body. And notice that your hand isn't holding you up here. You're not dumping loads of weight into your hand. It's there for support, but your obliques and your core is what's lifting you up here in this side stretch. So just deepening into this side stretch, exploring how your body is feeling today. Maybe your gaze is down towards the mat. Possibly you open the chest up, gaze lifts to the ceiling. Inhale to float the arm back down to the mat. Exhale here. And we come to the other side. Inhale, rise right arm up, feeling a stretch through the right hand side of the body. Notice where you can feel stretches in each of these poses that we hold. Sending breath to those points in your body. Getting deeper into this stretch, possibly gazing up the ceiling, opening up through your chest. And inhale, we rise back up to center, bringing both hands back down to the mat. Lovely. Now bringing both of your hands to clasp behind your neck. We're going to take a neck stretch here, so just allowing your neck to round, back to round. Bringing your chest to your neck to your chest, chin to chest. And just breathing here. Feel the gentle weight of your hands on the back of your neck so that you're not pulling down, you're not forcing anything here. You are just using the natural weight to encourage a really nice stretch through the back of the neck. And you might even feel it going down your lower back towards your psoas muscles. And this is because of the fascia in our back is all connected. The fascia all through our body, our connective tissue. It's all intertwining and connected. So when we stretch one part of our body, we often feel it manifesting in another part of the body, which I love. It's so cool because I'm a nerd. Lovely. On your next inhale, we roll up through the spine. Keep the hands on the back of the head, and we're just going to open up here. So opening up to the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale, round through the back. Bring the elbows closer together and gaze towards the belly button. Inhale, round through the back. Gaze lifts. Arms open up, chest open. Exhale, we round through the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale, round. Beautiful. Glorious. Letting go of the hold of the back of the neck now, rounding up through the spine and just taking some gentle neck circles, going from one shoulder to the other. Possibly just starting off with semicircles and then maybe completing the circle, going all the way back, stopping off over any little bits that might be niggling you today, little niggly bits I call them. Again, listening to your inner voice, your inner teacher, which might say, oh, need to go over that bit, or oh, need to hold back on this pose that I can usually do the full version of. I'm just listening, because that is your voice telling you, if you push me right now, I'm going to break. We need to listen to that voice a lot more often. Super nice. Amazing. So rolling over onto your hands and knees, we are coming through to your tabletop. And we're going to take some wrist circles here. So aligning your tabletop so that your wrists are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath hips. And we're just going to lightly start exploring our way around, like so. Feeling how your wrists are today. We're going to be on them quite a lot. So it's important to wake them up, warm them up, make sure they're ready. Lightly going around, really, really nice. And then possibly going back to center and facing the fingertips so they're facing your knees now. And gingerly just exploring your way through this stretch, coming back towards your knees or towards your feet, I suppose. But obviously not getting there because that would really hurt. And I don't think your wrist should bend like that. But feeling a really nice stretch through the forearms here, that's what we're aiming for. Just being gentle, mindful with your body at this point in our practice. Nice, really, really nice. Coming back up, resetting the hands, coming round, and this time flipping the hands over so that the palms are facing upwards, but maybe I would suggest just taking this one at a time. So again, you feel a stretch in the front of the forearms this time. You're also waking up the wrists real nice and good. Again, just exploring your way through these little stretches, coming onto the other side if you're not already there. Being really careful with your beautiful little wrists. Nice, gorgeous, fantastic. Coming back to your tabletop and walking your hands towards the top of the mat. We're coming into puppy pose. So we're just going to sink the chest down into the mat. Your hips need to be in line with your knees at this point, stacking over them. And we just sink our heart down into the mat. You can either rest your chin or your forehead on the mat. And just relax here. Feel a nice opening through the chest and the shoulders. Keep your core engaged to protect your lower back. And at this point in your practice, possibly engaging your Ujjayi breath. This is the wave-like breath where we close off the back of the throat. It's fantastic for warming and filtering the air that comes through our bodies. It's as though you're fogging up a pane of glass, closing off the top of your throat. Maybe integrating this into your practice today if you feel like doing so. All together, we come back up through tabletop. Tuck the toes under, push the hips up and away from you, and come into our first downward dog of the day. Walking out your dog. Really, really nice. Finding a stretch through the arms and through the back, bending through the legs as generously as you need. Evenly distributing that weight through your hands. Now syncing up with the breath, we're going to inhale, come to your tiptoes, and exhale, floating over to the right hand side so that the sides of your feet are on the mat. We're bending through that right leg and looking underneath our left armpit. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we bend through the other leg now. So bending through the right leg, looking under our bend through the left leg, looking under our right armpit. Inhale back to center. We're coming into a flow now. So exhale, bend through the right leg, gazes underneath the left elbow. Feel a stretch through the left hand side of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side, bending that left leg underneath the right armpit. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Bend the right leg, looking under the left armpit. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back to center. Find your downward dog. We're coming through to plank and then back through to downward dog. So if you imagine a big old wall there in the middle of your mat, we want to go up and over. So you want to come onto your tiptoes, up and over through to your plank. And then we bend the knees, come back through, downward dog. So flowing through this now. Inhale, up and over that wall. Coming through to plank on your tippy toes. Exhale, we bend through the legs, come down towards the mat. Extend up to downward dog. Inhale, up and over, plank. Exhale, through the legs, up to downward dog. One more time, inhale, up and over. Exhale, bend through the legs. Push up, downward facing dog. Nice, real good work. Inhale, right leg goes up and back, extend three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping the right foot in between the hands at the top of the mat, helping yourself up if you need to do so. Getting comfortable here, feeling your way out. And we lower that back knee down, untuck the foot, bring hands to the thigh or the knee, and we push up for a low lunge. Engaging through the legs, find strength and stability here. And when you feel stable, we're just going to take the right arm up and over, placing the hand at the back, in between your scapulars. And you can either use your left hand to encourage your hand down the back, or you can swing your left hand behind you and grab a hold of your right hand. Once you have your hand placing, find strength in the legs, openness through the chest. Inhale deeply. Let go of anything that's no longer serving you. Maybe gaze lifts slightly. Sinking those hips down into the mat. Inhale to unravel, placing both hands to frame the front foot. And again, imagining that there's a wall in the middle of your mat. So we're kind of pulling our hips up and over this wall. Okay, so going from your low lunge up and over, dragging your leg back, extending through your right leg and flexing through your right foot. Right toes are pointing up towards your face. Hands are framing the front foot. Inhale here and exhale, come towards a forwards fold. Not expecting you to get deep into this at this point in our practice. We're just kind of suggesting that we might one day, possibly maybe, be able to come towards touching the knee. Can you find your Ujjayi breath here at this point, closing off the back of your throat? Coming up and over that wall again, bending through the front leg, placing your left hand down by your right foot. We inhale and open up to the right hand side of the room for a twist. Option here to tuck the back toes under and lift that back knee off. If this is too much on your wrist, I encourage you to make a fist with your hand and just place it next to your foot. Inhale to open up even more into this twist. Exhale, we float the hand down, framing that front foot. We step back to plank and we're coming through our first vinyasa of the day. So inhale, lower knees, exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, roll shoulders back, lift up, low cobra. Exhale, push back through tabletop, downward facing dog. Coming straight onto the other side now, noticing a difference between your legs here. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, we step in between the hands at the top of the mat, placing the back knee down, untucking the back foot. We come up, low lunge. You can stay here right where you are, or we can do these little arm stretches. We inhale, rise the left arm up and back, placing the hand on the back of the neck or the scapula, and either using your right hand to encourage that stretch through the top of the arm, or we can swing it around, take hold of the hand. Once you're comfortable here, returning to your breath, sinking into your hips. Can your gaze lift ever so slightly, opening up through the front of the body? Nice. Inhale to unravel, slowly and mindfully placing the hands back onto the mat. Now again, imagining that wall as we lift the hips up and back, dragging that back foot up so that it's pointing up towards your face. Hips are squaring off to the front of the mat, so they're not kind of opening up or anything, they are facing forwards. Staying here, or if you do want to delve deeper, beginning to forward fold, hinting towards that shape rather than pushing yourself into it. And exploring your way back through, bending the front leg, placing your right hand down on the mat next to your left foot, and opening up to the left hand side of the room. Again, the option is there to lift the back knee if you want to do so. You can also close off the hand, make a fist. Or you can keep the knee lowered. You can even come into child's pose. That is always an option. Should be taken as much as you need. Gaze lifts to the ceiling. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, floating the hand down, we step back to plank. Coming through your vinyasa now. So inhale, knees to the mat. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Inhale, roll shoulders, low cobra. Exhale, push through, downward facing dog. Inhale to your tiptoes. Exhale, we come to the sides of the feet. So we're on the long side, I don't know, the sides of our feet, I suppose. And we're coming through to a half plank, okay? So, option, lower that knee down for stability and a bit more strength. Otherwise, we're holding ourselves up. Inhale, lifting the arm. Both feet can stack one on top of the other if that's there for you. Engaging through the belly. Gaze can lift to the top hand to play with your balance. Now try challenging yourself. Can you pick up your left leg and step it up to the top of the mat? Is that there for you? Or the top leg, I'm sorry, I'm getting my lefts and rights mixed up. If it's there for you, do it. If it's not, we want to meet in a low lunge at the top of the mat. That's completely fine. So, where are we going? Yeah. Inhale, rise the arms up and over. Beautiful. We are in a low lunge. We made it. There's so much more to go though, my darlings. Relaxing the shoulders away from your ears, lifting the arms up, gaze towards the ceiling. Inhale for length. Exhale, reaching diagonally, reaching forwards, not collapsing down, but reaching up and away from you, engaging through the core, using your legs for strength. Inhale, back up. Exhale, reaching out in front of you. Inhale, maybe straighten the legs this time. Exhale, bending deeper into that front leg. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale, up. Extend the legs. Exhale, bend through the leg. Reach forward. One more time, inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, we're stepping up to chair now. So meeting both feet at the top of the mat. Bum is back, arms are extended, shoulders, as always, relaxed away from the ears. find a little bit of heat here in this chair. Inhale for length through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, bend through the legs. Inhale, hands to shin, halfway lift. Exaggerate that wave of the spine. Inhale, we just inhaled. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise the arms up and over, back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, wave through the spine, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise arms up and over for chair. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And inhale, we rise up. Mountain pose, Tadasana, at the top of your mats. Now we're coming through a little sequence here, and I like to call it stalk to baby dancer. So, I don't know, let's see how it goes. I think, how did we... Yeah, okay. So, picking up your right leg, it's out in front of you, it's bent. We want to point our toes, so they're not flexed, they're pointed. Inhale, rise arms up and over. Exhale, opening out through the chest, we're bringing that foot behind us. It's as though you want to poke the back of your head with your foot, but we're not going to get there. Inhale, bringing foot back out in front of you. Exhale, push it back. Inhale. Exhale, open through the front of the body. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the knee. Exhale, push it back. And just come into a little bit of a flow here. Really strong through that standing foot. Finding fluidity through your body. Inhale up. Exhale back. Taking one more of each of these. Inhale up. Really have fun with this. Just find movement. Find inner peace, your inner voice. Inhale back. We're going to flex that right foot now and push it back. Hinging from the hips, really push that foot back for warrior 3. Extending through your body. Bending through your standing leg. Squaring off the hips. Kind of pointing the toes down towards the left-hand side of the mat so that you make sure you're not opening up to the side of the room. Your hips should be parallel with the mat. Find length through the back of your neck. Once you have found stillness in your warrior 3, your T shape, you can do things with your arms. You can come to your hips. You can stretch them out long away from you. Welcoming any wobbles that come your way. Remembering that we're all only human. Inhale for length. Exhale, float that foot back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step back and come through your vinyasa. Maybe you go full chaturanga this time. Inhale to tiptoes. Exhale, fully chaturanga all the way down. Up, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woohoo! Inhale to tiptoes. Exhale, coming to the blades, I suppose, the sides of our foot on the left-hand side this time, coming into your side plank. Lovely jubbly. Again, the option of lowering that knee down is always there for you. Stacking the feet. We're in one line. You can challenge yourself by gazing up towards the ceiling. Challenge yourself even more by picking up that top foot and placing it next to your hand on the mat. Whoa! Yes! We got this. Now, pivoting on the back foot, inhale, lift yourself up to your high lunge. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Engaging both legs. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forwards, diagonal line through the body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come forwards. Engaging through the core. Inhale, lift up, maybe straighten that front leg this time. Exhale, reach forward, bending into that knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Make this as fluid as you want to if you would like to. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Play around with it. Just have fun. Just have fun. Why else are we here? Exhale. Now, when you next get to your diagonal exhale, we're going to inhale up to chair, bending through the legs. Find length through the spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float it down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sit back, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep arms up and over for chair. Stay here for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, stand. We're coming into that little sequence again. Stalk to baby dance. So coming onto the other side now, grounding down through your right leg, we pick up the left leg in front of us, bending through the knee, pointing that toe, find length. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, open through the chest, point that toe back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push the foot behind you. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Finding depth. Inhale, finding movement, finding fluidity through your body. Bend through that standing leg. Woo-woo. Using your breath and your focus to really ground you and help you through this balance. Inhale to lift. Exhale, open through the chest. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Now inhale, find length through the arms. Flex that left foot this time. Bring your hands to prayer if you'd like to do so. And pushing back to your warrior 3. Find length through the back of your body. Bending through that standing leg. Whoop, sorry. Squaring the hips. And coming to a place of stillness, maybe bringing your hands to your hips, maybe stretching them out in front of you. Inhale one more time for length. Exhale, stepping that foot back. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, frame the front foot. Come through your vinyasa, whichever that is today. Inhale, gaze lifts to the top of the mat, stepping the feet up to meet the hands. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rolling the spine really, really gently. Roll, roll, roll. Unraveling through the neck. We come to meet at the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Bending through the knees. We inhale, roll shoulders up and, roll. Sweep the arms up and over. Inhale, exhale, we dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, roll through the spine. Exhale, planting the hands down, we step back to plank, come through your vinyasa, either full chaturanga or modified. Inhale, knees lower. Exhale, all the way down to the mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders, low cobra. Exhale, push back through, downward facing dog. Reconnecting to your breath here. Grounding down. Find stillness in both body and mind. Inhale to lift the gaze, bend through the knees, either stepping or hopping up to the top of your mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bending through the knees. We rise the arms up and over. Exhale, hands to heart center in prayer. Coming into some more standing postures now. So, our standing balances. Coming into dancer. So we went from baby dancer, we're now going to big old dancer. So, with a balance, the most important thing to find is your drishti, your point of focus. So, find your point of focus on the wall in front of you, something that won't move, preferably. And coming to stand on your mat, feet are hip width distance apart. Finding stillness, really grounding down, arriving in your body. We inhale, lift the right arm up and over, gaze follows hand. Find length with every inhale. Now bringing the gaze back down to your drishti, bringing the left foot into your left hand, so left foot goes inside the left hand. We inhale to extend through the body and exhale, hinge from the hips. We reach forwards, reaching your hand towards the front of the room and reaching your foot towards the back of the room so that it's pulling your shoulder open, if that makes sense. Finding your point of focus in front of you. Bending through that standing leg. Using your breath to anchor you here. Inhale, we come back up. Beautiful, really, really nice. Coming onto the other side now. Inhale, you're lifting the left arm up. Finding length through your body, bringing the right foot to your right hand, inside the foot. Inhale for length. Maybe your baby dancer is to this today. It might just be this. Inhale for length. Exhale, we come forwards. Hinging through the hips. Again, reaching forwards with your hand and reaching backwards with your foot. Opening up through your chest, through your shoulders. Slight bend in the knee. Find stillness in body and mind. Inhale lifts us back up gracefully. And we come back to the mat. Beautiful job. Stepping to the top of your mat, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, lower or bend through the knees. Inhale, rise arms up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank. Come through your final vinyasa. Inhale to tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Thighs lift off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ha ha. Inhale, gaze lifts to the hands, and we step up to the top of the mat. Forwards fold on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, find fluidity through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now bending through the legs, we're just going to slowly bring our sit bones all the way down to the mat with control. Maybe. Now, coming into a bit of core work. We're coming to staff pose here, okay? So staff pose is where your legs are out long in front of you. It doesn't feel like you're doing that much, or it doesn't look like you're doing that much rather, but you are. Your legs are working quite hard in staff. So they're out long in front of you, they're really engaged. You can feel those muscles in your legs working hard. Feet are really flexed. Feel an upward pull of energy through your center. Engage your Mula Bandha. Lift up from your pelvic floor. Real like force of energy through your hands. Straight back, relaxed shoulders. Just breathing here, really. We're going to begin pulsing one leg at a time. So starting with our right leg, we're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place back down, inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Engaging the legs again, coming to the other side now. So left leg goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale through the mouth. Taking that one more time on each side. Coming back to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, engage that core. Coming to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Inhale, arms go up. And exhale, coming towards a forward fold. But again, I would rather you be here with a strap, find length through the back, or maybe you're coming towards touching your toes. Maybe your arms go down towards the side. But I don't want you to arch through the back and get really uncomfortable here just so that you can touch your toes, okay? Find beautiful length through the spine, through the neck. Just feel stretch wherever you can feel it actually. By adjusting our stretches and where we're sitting, we can kind of manipulate it to stretch where we want to stretch. So, you know, I could use this to stretch my lower back, my shoulders, my arms, my legs, my feet, even my neck. If you round down, I'll be stretching the back of the neck. Just breathing here. Feeling super grateful today for our bodies that allow us to move in ways that we want to and desire. Thanking our breath for being such a healing and powerful tool. Inhale, roll through the spine, let go of whatever you were holding on to. And bringing our feet to be flat on the mat now, coming back to a bit of a side tilt, I suppose. Inhale, we lift up through the hands, bring the hands together in prayer. Coming to the left-hand side of the mat now, we extend that right foot away from us and we take some more pulses. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, engage the core, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the right-hand side, extend that left leg away from you and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center, both feet to the ground. Coming onto the other side, engage that core, right leg goes long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back to center. One more time, other side, left leg goes long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, rolling down the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down to the mat, really slowly. Yes, and relax. Sink down into the mat. Maybe take some windscreen wipers with your legs, going from one side to the other. Beautiful work, everyone. I'm so happy. So nice that you come and join me on the mat. It's good, especially during these weird times. Okay. Bringing both knees into the chest, hugging your face up towards your knees. Thanking your body for moving with you today. Extending that left leg away from you. Bringing your right knee closer into the chest and extending through the left leg, engaging your thigh. Flexing the foot. Lowering the back down to the ground. Taking hold of the outside of your right foot and coming into half happy baby. Anchoring down through the right leg. Making a right angle with your leg here. Ankles should be stacked above the knee. Shoulders should be grounding down into the mat. Engaging the left leg. Carefully and mindfully sweeping that right leg to the left hand side of the mat, now coming into a supine twist. You can tilt your hips over to the side slightly, allowing your right leg to sink down into the left hand side of the mat. Using your left hand to gently weigh down on that right knee. And you can extend your right arm away from you, gaze follows. Shoulders should be relaxing into the mat. And begin noticing your breath slowing down as we enter the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest mode, where we do our best healing and come to a place of stillness and calm, safety, knowing that you're safe in this space with me. Gently, mindfully unraveling through the spine, bringing the knee back into the chest. Extending your leg away from you, bringing the left knee into the body now, bringing your chest or your forehead to your knee. And taking a hold of the outside of your left foot, anchoring that knee down, opening up through the hip, engaging your right leg. Stacking the ankle over the knee if that's possible. And slowly twisting over to the other side, bringing your left knee over to the right hand side of the mat, and allowing it to sink down into the ground below you. Using your right hand to weigh down very slightly, not pulling, just encouraging. Extending your left arm away from you, gaze follows. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest with every inhale. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you with every exhale. Unraveling the spine now, coming back through to center, bringing both knees into the chest one last time, giving yourself a big hug. And extending the legs out in front of you, allowing the arms to rest by your side. Feel the weight of your whole body surrendering to the ground below you. Allow your eyelids to fall heavy over your eyes. Staying mindful of the breath, but not focusing too much on it anymore. Allowing it to be natural, gentle, but still full. Relax the shoulders into the mat, bringing your tongue to touch the roof of your mouth to relax your jaw. Remembering that in every aspect of your life you can always come back to this feeling of stillness and inner peace. Simply by using the breath, slowing it down, deepening it, sending it throughout your body. taking a moment to send gratitude to a person in your life, thanking them for their love and support through these difficult times. Beginning to introduce some movement back to your body just by slowly wiggling the fingers and the toes. Deepening the breath ever so slightly, coming to lie on your left hand side in a fetal position. In your own time, mindfully, with your eyes still closed, making your way up to sit on your mat as we started this practice. Bringing your hands one on top of the other to your heart space. Feeling the weight of your hands, the warmth of your hands on top of your heart. Where your unique inner light lies. And taking a moment to recognize that each one of us holds this unique inner light. And setting an intention to recognize that in everyone you encounter today. I recognize the light in each and every one of you, and I thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Bringing the hands together in prayer. We inhale, extend through the arms, coming up towards the ceiling, and exhale, namaste. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I hope that you liked it, and just thank you. I hope to see you again very soon. And if you have any feedback or any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'm also beginning to offer one-to-one classes, so please do inquire with me if you're interested. That would be super cool. We can either do it in person or over Zoom. So sending you all the love in the world. Take care of your bodies and your minds. Mwah. Bye bye. Until next time.